Alright, so this is the disturbing rabbit hole behind adult content. I mean, niggas already know what's going on, like what's about to be, what's about to be said, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's see, maybe it might not be that bad, to be honest. Let's just
Their CP videos are more entertaining than the sloppy. The straight up distributing illegal material.
Okay, what the fuck? Is this CP, nigga? Oh my god. Is this vid about CP? I don't think I could sit through this. No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cause what the fuck? I thought it was corn though. What the fuck? Nigga. Adult content. Why
The
they say
existence of adult content is nothing new.
Yeah.
Everybody's obviously stumbled across it at some point, but that isn't what this video is about. Because it's the spread of adult content in front of children that is truly disturbing. YouTube, as we all know, is one of the biggest social media platforms, coming only second after Facebook, which has
What about
over 3
TikTok?
billion active users, while YouTube has only 2 billion. This is the platform that me and you most likely grew up around and watched some of our favorite videos
Facts.
on. Videos from creators like DanTDM, Stampy Longnose, and many more. And at the time, content catered towards children would never include such extreme scenes of nudity, suggestive thumbnails, and stuff that would generally twist the minds of children.
Okay,
But
this
as we
is
enter
crazy.
a new generation of media, the age barrier in which people are introduced to this kind of filth decreases. And with this rise of adult content comes the spread of a digital plague. This is Slimecat, a channel
Wait.
that makes animations based off of characters from Sprunky, a mod for a music game called Incredibox, where within the game you could drag accessories on characters who in response would then come together to create a small music piece. On the surface level, this game seems pretty harmless and honestly pretty cool to mess around with. However, it's this specific channel who remains anonymous and takes characters out of the game to then portray them in
Wait, what is this? Is it that bad, bro? What the fuck? There is no way that his content is his YouTube content is this terrible. Like this, he sexualizes it this bad to blow every single video. Like there isn't. Oh my
extremely sexual
God.
poses. When you scroll through their channel, every single one of their videos have suggestive thumbnails which are paired with these strange titles.
Yo, do I check this out? No, I don't want to check this out.
And when you
It's
click
gonna
on these
look
videos,
crazy.
it gets even more disgusting.
What I did heal the sound.
In this slightly censored version of one of their biggest videos with over 1.4 million views, we see two characters being trapped in a grave and then making out. Not exactly family friendly, however, scrolling
Oh,
down to the
nah.
comments clearly reveals to us just what type of audience is watching this.
Kids.
And this isn't even everything, because when we go to their more recent videos, we find out that this channel doesn't only post sexual content, but also content revolving around murder and gore, depicting scenes that just shouldn't be viewed by their very young audience. And these videos aren't just limited to this one innocent music game. There exist hundreds of channels that profit off of popular games such as Minecraft or Poppy Playtime, using their characters to make extremely explicit content that generates them huge sums of money. It all falls under this category known as Elsagate, which is content that clickbaits their very young audience into viewing extremely sexual animations and parodies of popular video game characters, which isn't limited to just YouTube, but also YouTube Kids as well. In fact, a new trend that some of these kids channels are doing is collabing with OnlyFans creators.
Oh my God. You can't even. Oh my fucking God. You can't even escape these fucking dumb bitches, bro. You can't escape this fucking hoes, chat. Like, this is getting me so fucking pissed. OnlyFans hoes is everywhere, bro. They on every single app out there. They on fucking dating apps, fucking TikTok, Instagram. They everywhere. You can't even escape these motherfuckers. Now they on the. Oh my God, bro. There have to be like a rule or like a fucking, I don't know. They gotta make some shit. I'm tired of this shit, yo. Shit getting me
to create
pissed.
explicit gaming videos where the goal is generally to sexually hook the viewers. For example,
So this is the
my
first video
God,
I've ever
these
done
are
on
little
this style.
kids.
Is your
What
video
the
made for kids?
fuck?
I click no, it's not made for kids.
while there exists some slight solutions to kids' content such as parental controls, most parents either just don't understand how it works or are too lazy to find out, and instead just use YouTube
dumbass
as an
parents.
easy way to keep their kids entertained, believing that it's a safe platform for their children to watch content on and get educated,
this is
when in
crazy.
reality, this is nothing further from the truth, leaving millions of young children to be exposed to this disgusting content and leading them down the deepest rabbit holes.
Nah, this is stupid, bro. No, what the fuck?
The dim light of flashlights revealed a horrifying scene.
Ad? I think it's ad, bro. Fuck on.
Sexual and intimate scenes isn't the limit of the rabbit hole here. This content twists the minds of children in their future as well as their present. But this whole problem spreads even further than this. For those who don't know, if you own a business and want to advertise on YouTube, you can pay a specific amount of money to run an ad campaign on the homepage, shorts feed, or YouTube long-form videos depending on your needs. YouTube then uses Google's data to present your advertisement to a relevant audience at the right time. Now, the question here is, at what point would a user need to be recommended ads for a video chatting app?
Oh,
Or
fuck.
an explicit AI companion? Or maybe even an X-ray app that lets you see through clothes, supposedly?
Oh my god,
remember,
bro. What
There are
the
minors on this
fuck?
website that constantly scroll through shorts, watch videos, or browse the homepage. The images I just showed you isn't even the worst of it. There's literal
This is so
videos
sad.
too. How is this possible? When I was looking for an answer to my question, I came across this article on the Google Help forum.
You're confusing apps and ads.
Based off of the replies from this user, there's two possibilities for this phenomenon. Either the user's device is infected by malware, or the ads are all based off of the Google Play Store. And in my opinion, the second answer makes more sense, as most of these ads are based off of apps from the Play Store. But this makes me wonder, why would the guidelines on ads for the Play Store be different? Isn't the Play Store just like YouTube a product of Google?
Yeah, they the same.
Or
No?
are the guidelines different?
Aren't they the same?
Well, if that isn't interesting. As I kept on researching, I found an article by Google on their ad policies. And within those policies, as we just saw, it states that certain types of sexual content isn't allowed, but some kind of sexual content is allowed. Now, to me, this makes no sense. What limit is there for content to cross the line between non-sexual and sexual?
Yo, do you know what's crazy? Cause bro, there's a certain type of vid I'ma upload on YouTube, and I will just get age restricted. But vids like this don't get age restricted. I don't get, like, how would they get away with this? The thumbnail alone is crazy. How would you get away with this? That's genuinely what I want to know. Like, doesn't even make sense to me, dude. What?
This may somewhat explain, though, the reason as to why these ads even make it onto YouTube in the first place. They circumvent showing certain things in their videos by adding logos on body parts and muting the whole video to then add music over it. And the most annoying part about this is that these ads never appear to be targeted to a specific audience, but are rather thrown in front of whoever happens to be unlucky. Now, you might think that ads like these can easily be blocked by the user, which by all means is a decent solution. But what happens when explicit content finds a new way to spread?
Oh, that's
The post
Fucking weird.
reads the following. I was recently watching a video from a big channel, which I'm not going to tell its name for obvious reasons, and I decided to check the comments section, but the first thing I saw was some bots promoting their channel.
But oh my
and
god.
under them was groups of channels telling people to check their CP content. It was not the first time that I've seen these types of channels, but curiosity got me this time and I checked their channel. In their about section, there was 2 links connected to Discord. I assumed it would redirect me to a troll or prank server and clicked on it. Oh boy, was I wrong.
What the
It was
fuck?
actually CP. I immediately
Oh
deleted
my
that
God.
video and reported the channel, but it's not the first time that I've seen these types of bots and they're getting out of control. YouTube needs to do something as soon as possible.
I feel like YouTube doesn't give a shit. Well, I mean, I can't say nothing.
The whole situation garners so much attention to the point that big YouTubers decide to make videos on it.
Today we're talking about a breed of comment sections or comments that are actually distributing illegal CSAM material all throughout the internet, okay? This has been a problem on YouTube and really any social media platform for years. So you start to see accounts like Officer. So obviously these people, basically tell the comment section, hey, my illegal material videos are more entertaining than this slop. You'll find this exact comment plastered on pretty much any video on the platform that has over 1,000 comments. YouTube has basically, almost in a way, I would say, given up.
The whole thing that disturbs me is the fact that, like I said, there's minors on this website, as well as people who generally don't want to be around
Fucking
this
hell.
stuff. And being exposed to adult content is one thing, but being someone to witness the distribution of CP on
There
a
is no way.
platform that is not even on the deep
This can't be
web
real, bro. This can't be
is
real.
just a whole nother topic that terrifies
I
me.
choose to deny this.
There have been possible answers on Reddit and other platforms for whom it may be, some claiming that it's a YouTube trolling group that bullies and trolls people online to the most extreme lengths possible. And just to be extra safe that they won't somehow find my video, this obviously is not their name and their logo. I wish I could just end this video here, as CP is just a topic that doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth. Just the thought of those who are victims of such content and people who stumble across it by accident is terrifying. But the rabbit hole, against either my wish or yours, goes even further.
I'm gonna go on bullshit. I'm so, I don't know what the fuck to say.
Let's step outside of YouTube for a
It's
bit.
just too weird for me.
Like many of us already know, adult content doesn't just occur on YouTube. Obviously, you've got websites that are specifically made for the distribution of adult content, but right now, we are not focusing on those specific websites. The dark web. Unlike the
Okay.
surface web, is
Dark
a hidden
web is
part
like-
of the internet which
it's like,
regular search
niggas
engines
know about
like
that. Niggas
Google
know
or
about that.
Firefox don't index or allow access to. This basically means that you need a special browser that does allow for access to the dark web.
So,
Browsers like Tor allow you to do that. The thing about this part of the web is that it's easy for users to stay anonymous and commit the most illegal acts without having much fear of being caught if they did everything right.
I mean, I don't know
With
about
that being said though, illegal content cannot necessarily be stumbled upon easily on the dark web, but tends to be much more extreme and threatening when you do stumble across it. And with the idea of anonymity and the freedom to do whatever you want, only chaos can erupt. There used to be a website on the dark web that
Oh
had
my
nearly
God.
63,000 users worldwide that
Oh
were
my
paying
God.
for a subscription to receive CP and CSAM.
oh my
Two
god.
administrators were
Oh my
responsible
God.
for keeping the site updated with new disgusting content by the name of Salingam and Taputsa.
Oh
So
my
what
fucking God.
initially happened
Bro,
was
what
that
the
the
fuck?
Interpol discovered material from the website depicting the abuse of 11 boys that were under 13 years old. They then started what was called Operation Blacklist and knew that this site must have had hundreds of minors behind it that were being abused. The clock was ticking and they had to get the site down as soon as possible. The police couldn't directly identify the children because they were masked in the videos. So what they did instead was look at their body features and traits to keep track of how long their abuse was going on for. As more
Oh my
countries
God.
joined in on this international
Yo, this is so
investigation,
disgusting,
they were getting
bro.
closer
Oh,
and
fuck.
closer to finding out who the admins were. When the US Homeland Security Investigations Department finally traced the IP address, Bulgaria's Cybersecurity Department took down the website, and New Zealand's Internal Affairs Department compiled the website's information to then hand the user information over to Interpol so that they could then find the people in their own countries who were active on this site. And as they were taking down the website and handing over important information to Interpol, the victims of which videos were posted online were finally identified, leading to the arrest of Tukputsa and Salingam.
Show them faces, yo. What the fuck? Show their faces.
In a disturbing
Fucking
revelation,
disgusting. What the
it
fuck?
turned out that Salingam, who was based in Thailand, was the man who was seen abusing the 11 boys in the files that Interpol had found.
Disgust me, nigga.
One of those boys
I'm gonna spit on your
was his
bitch ass face.
nephew.
Oh my
He
god.
had been lured in by his uncle as well as 10 other boys with the promise that they could have access to the internet, watch videos, play football, and eat food. And as for Tukputsa, who was based in Australia, they seized his devices and found out that he had also been to Thailand to abuse minors as well as Australia. And when they looked through the images on his devices, they found out that one of his victims was just 15 months old. Salingam was sentenced
Oh my
to
God.
146 years in prison.
Oh my god.
And Tukputsa
Oh my
was
god.
sentenced to 40 years, where he pleaded guilty
Yo,
to
kill
over
this nigga.
51 charges.
Yo, kill this nigga, bro. Kill this nigga, bro. Yo, chop this nigga head off. What the fuck? Yo, 15 months old. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. That's a little kid. Yo, kill this dude. What the fuck?
Revolving around the abuse of 11 babies and boys. Was Tukputsa sentenced too light? I mean, he abused literal babies. And while his partner got a sentence that would exceed his life on Earth, he only had 40 years.
40 years, nigga?
What says
Kill
that
this
there is
nigga.
no
Oh my
possibility that
God.
Tukputsa would continue his deranged acts if he would ever get out of prison? And you have to remember that
It's a little
this
baby.
is just one of the most disgusting corners of the dark web. The soliciting of illegal material has literally become a business. There are creeps that are probably making a lot more money than most people selling content that leaves everybody traumatized. This disgusting content itself spreads even more, not just on the dark web, but also, as you previously saw, on platforms like YouTube and Discord, which are platforms that exist on the surface web and aren't even a part of the dark web. And if proper guidelines and detection methods aren't introduced to these platforms in the future, we seriously won't know what will happen.
I don't think YouTube can do shit about that, but it's like it is what it is. I don't think YouTube can do anything about it. We'll find out.
And this is the absolutely terrifying rabbit hole behind adult content. Content that permeates from platforms like YouTube leads to content that is found all the way at the bottom of the dark web. In my opinion, the most disturbing part about this entire story is that CP is available on platforms like YouTube and such. While not directly available as videos, but rather comments, even the possibility of this type of content being spread by degenerates still disturbs me. All because they think that this type of content is funny to comment on their videos. And also adult content as a whole being on YouTube, masked as quote-unquote kids content, is equally terrifying because these types of videos influence kids and their actions at such a young age.
It's so
If we
sad.
only lived in a world where everything could be okay.
This is so sad, dude. Like,
I really hope that after this disgusting topic that we just discovered, I could put this video behind, but no. When I went onto Reddit and wanted to check up on the situation a bit that was covering I found multiple posts in which people are reporting the same problem that I had covered in a previous chapter. Explicit ads are still making their way onto YouTube's Shorts ads feed, and nothing is being done about it. In fact, the friend that collaborated on this video with me, Caleb, actually made a video pointing out similar explicit content problems within the Minecraft space, and to my surprise and to a surprise as well, YouTube had actually responded to his video saying that they were quote-unquote working.
Really appreciate you flagging this. On our teams are making a closer look now, and we will take it from here. We take reports like this very seriously, so thank you again for taking the time to help keep our community safe. Just do something about it. Don't be yapping. Just
Working
do
on this
something about
problem,
it.
but when he checked on Twitter for similar responses by YouTube, he found out that this comment that they left on his video was just copied and pasted from the replies that YouTube leaves under tweets from other people. To me, it really seems like
That's what I'm saying.
YouTube or Google
They don't give a
doesn't
fuck.
care about this problem.
They don't give a
because
shit,
you
bro.
have
Like,
to remember,
they trying to get
they're
some
still
bread.
getting money from the ad payments that are being put down
Told
by
you.
these people. Unfortunately, not every story has a happy ending.
No, this is a good vid. Is that it?
Hey there, thanks for watching until the end of the video. This video took me
No, this a good vid, but it's so just too disturbing, bro. Like, first of all, I don't think YouTube can do nothing about this because they get paid to run ads. So I feel like they would just act like they would do something, but they will actually do nothing. But yeah, it's just like it's scary, bro. Like, this shit is scary. My kids is definitely not having no phones. Oh my god, till they like 15 or 16, then they would have phones. I don't give a fuck. If they get me pissed, we might have to go to some remote ass fucking island or some shit like that. I don't care. Like, I'm so serious. This shit is so scary. The OnlyFans fucking hoes, they get me mad. I'm still pissed off. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to say too much about that because, you know, yeah, bro.